So here we go, boys. Dev server has been updated. Let's take a look on some of the changes, guys. We don't have a lot of things. The changes are actually taking a long time to actually be added, which makes sense. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of new mechanics. And of course, guys, remember, there are some core things being changed here that I'm going to show to you guys, like DLSS and FSR stuff, okay? And of course, remember, guys, if that happens, if it continues to be like this, we will probably, and we might, we don't know, but we might see an elongation of the dev server and the patch being, you know, not delayed because it will come when it needs to come, but pushed back from what we originally thought, which is good. The more time they take fixing stuff, the better. So we start off with the Eurofighters. Yes, guys, it's here. The Eurofighters can now use the AIM-120C-5. All of them, the German, the British, and the Italian Eurofighters, all can use the mighty AIM-120C-5, okay? Is this a good change or a bad change? I don't think it's a bad change. I think it's okay. My problem with it is BR compression. We need decompression in the game, more decompression, especially with these missiles with an aircraft such as this and the F-15E. So I have a strong opinion that we need these aircraft to be 14.3, and maybe some of the 13.7s could receive these missiles as well and be put into 14.0s, you know, like these, for example, or maybe some Russian aircraft. We don't know, you know, but some of these aircraft should probably be a higher BR, okay, with these missiles. So yeah, AIM-120C-5, as you see, coming for the British, the German, and the Italian. I'm gonna just show to you guys all of them. You know, it's right here, so you can get out there and research them in the dev server for you to test it out. This will be the best platform to do BVR from now on because of this missile. It was already one of the best. Now it's for sure the best, so very interesting, right? The second change is that they changed the name of the T-72B3. So now it's a B3A. It's the same vehicle. They didn't change the actual upgrade over here, and they didn't include, I'm not seeing it at least, the upgrading armor to become something different. So this is the one that uses, of course, it's not here, I don't think. Oh, yeah, it is. The relic kit, right? Which means that it is technically the T-72B3M with the A package, right? With the Arena package, with the APS, basically, right? But there is an older one which uses basically these bases over here. When you remove this, like these bases of a tank with the APS that also is called the B3A. So maybe it's gonna be a modification for this new B3A. I don't know what's going on, but for now they changed the name for B3A, which doesn't matter too much, but it is interesting, okay? Some other changes, I don't know if this was added yesterday, but I'm including here just to make sure everybody knows. The Swiss Mirage 3 got a new RWR. The Falcon missile is still not working, but it received the ALR-87, okay, which is a very good RWR. Still no cockpit. Guys, if it's not on the video, it wasn't probably added, okay? If I see anything else that is important enough on the data mines and stuff, I will be doing those other videos, right? So, for example, you're asking me, oh, is there a cockpit? Is there something X or Y for a new aircraft, etc.? If it's not on the video, I couldn't find it, okay? So probably it isn't in the game, okay? But yeah, the Falcon missile is not working yet, which is kind of sad, but it will be, okay? But yeah, new RWR for it. We have a new skin for the L39, so now it kind of has a darkish color. The other one just disappeared. I don't know if this is the correct one, I don't know, but it just have a different skin on it, which looks amazing. It really does look amazing. Very cool aircraft, I gotta say. I was hoping for like a high tier premium for the Russians to come, but at the same time I love the L39, so it's kind of, you know, it divides me a little bit. Then we're gonna go to this. So one thing, no AIM-9X working yet, okay? So it's not working yet, but there were some bug fixes that they did here. So let me show to you in a custom. So again, the bug is still here. The AIM-9X is here, but if you try to spawn in with just AIM-120, like with the AIM-9Xs, it just doesn't work. And if you are in the AIM-120, you cannot fire them as well. Okay, the AIM-9X, it cannot be fired, which is kind of weird. So yeah, still a bug. One thing that it kind of fixed, guys, is the bug where you basically are towing something. So here, for example, it is still a little bit bugged. As you see, it is still phasing a little bit. It kind of phases around, right? But it's much better than what it was. So they are fixing stuff. See, like, it's working better. It's not perfect, but it is working better. There are still weird bugs, like, for example, this thing. So it keeps just spinning around. So if Gaijin, if you're looking at this video, you know, I'm trying to show some bugs as well. So it just keeps spinning around. But at least they fixed a little bit more. It needs a little bit more finessing, but it's getting readier and readier. The towing of vehicles over here, okay, which is good. It was really bugged at first. Now it is a little bit better. Okay, it's still hard to control these cameras and everything, but it's still there. Another cool thing is that now, for example, the vehicles that you spawn in, they will have the skin that you chose, right? So for example, before, if I chose this skin, you can watch even the videos from yesterday and stuff, you would see that the launchers would have different skins, right? But now it has the proper skins that you choose. So now everybody is in the same page. One thing that I find it very interesting is that you basically can do this. You can change the vehicle that you are, put them in a automatic kind of gear to go forward, and then it will continue to go forward. I'm not sure if this is a bug or anything, and then look at this, like the vehicle is stuck going forward. I'm clicking everything and it's just kind of weird, and the other one is just going. Support deck is sinking, so yeah, I cannot control anything, so it's kind of a bug right now. But yeah, very weird, right? But at least the skins are there, so very, very cool. So it's getting readier and readier, it's just not fully made, right? So by the way, no new cockpits for all the new vehicles and stuff. And let's talk a little bit about the Type 81, because this vehicle also feels like it's almost ready, but there are still some bugs, but it's getting there. So for example, here I can for example, try to locate a target, as you see, but you cannot get a lock properly. Sometimes you get it, and then if you want to fire the missile, it's kind of weird. So for example, now it's not working anymore. So sometimes it is working, sometimes it is not, and it's really, really hard to actually choose a target like this that you want. See, like it keeps spinning and stuff, so it's kind of weird. If you want to try to use this one, it is a little bit easier, but it keeps locking onto that target, for example. So it becomes a problem, because if you want to change the target and you want to lock it up another target and ignore the radar, it just doesn't care about you. So for example, here I want to shoot at this guy. I can click the button to get an IR lock basically there, or something, or a radar soft lock, I don't know. But if I click again to, I mean, I have the wrong button, hold up. If I click again, yeah, see, like the missile warmed up, but it's trying to go for the other target that it's going there, right? So even if I'm locking here, the missile wants to go to the radar soft lock that it's trying to do there. So it's getting fixed, it's getting better, but it's still a bit weird. It is still a bit weird, right? So this is supposed to be the active radar homing one. So it's just, you know, see, it's blinking and stuff. It is better than what it was, if I'm not mistaken, but it is still not properly implemented. Again, the skins over here, you can see that we have the same skin now, so that's good. Very cool. Minor changes that they include the Yak-28 not having CCIP anymore, so it will not have CCIP now. You need to use the gunner, quote unquote, here, the bombardier, right? Whatever it's called. So there's that on the Yak. We have also the Sheridan and the XM 800 getting changed on its places again, finally, right? So now they are in the proper places that they are going to be, if I'm not mistaken, right? Should be fine now. I have to check, but I think that's it. So yeah, and another thing is that the Scout UAV modification was added for the XM800. So now he has the Scout UAV, and the Sheridan doesn't have it anymore because they changed it in ranks, right? So the XM800 now is the rank 6 and the Sheridan is the rank 5. So they switched, right? So they switched the UAV as well. Now the Sheridan doesn't have the UAV anymore and the XM has it. So a little bit of a change here. Another thing, guys, and we're gonna talk about graphics now. So yeah, now we are gonna have in the graphics frame generation. See, I cannot use it, I don't think, because my PC doesn't run that. And for now, it's only FSR 3.1, so the new ones, 4.0 and stuff, it's not really 100%, but it's getting there. And it's very good. Frame regeneration is actually working. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit better for everybody, right? That has these more advanced video cards. While we are talking about that, just an update for the channel. The power supply is already coming, very close to me already. The GPU, I didn't buy it yet. I'm still waiting for the sale. If you want to help the channel, you can still do so with the link in the description with PayPal, okay? If you want to. So, yeah, we're trying to build a little bit of a better quality on the channel. We're, buying a new GPU and stuff to maybe record in 4K or something. I don't know exactly how I'm going to work with that yet, but yeah, we're going to make it better soon. Very soon. So if you want to help the channel with that, link is in the description, okay? But anyway, this would be the new addition that they added. Frame generation is here, which is pretty good. And yeah, guys, basically this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. There isn't that many things. That's why I think the update will take a longer time to be ready. That's why I think the dev server will be pushed back, because they are still adding frame generation and the AAs are still like this. Normally, when we see this, the normal situation is that the dev server normally is pushed a little bit back on the terms of how many days it's opened, right? And with that, of course, then it's they have the time to fix everything and we need time to test everything, right? So yeah, that's an interesting thing, right? I think it's good. Hopefully they add everything that it's properly fixed and everything before the patch is out, right? Especially for these AAs. I think everybody, there's some cockpit missing and some little things, but the AA systems are really not ready yet. Missing missiles, bugs, everything, right? So give them time, guys, because this needs to be right when it gets added, because if not, everybody will get mad anyway, right? So yeah, it's better to just take their time and fix everything. So I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye guys, see ya.